Hi, Leo, and welcome to this quick and versatile reading about how the origami signature configuration of September affects you moving forward throughout the entire month and onward. If you haven't seen anything about the origami signature yet, you can check the description box or the top right hand corner of the video. I've done a full video about that configuration on its own as a preface to this series. So, yeah, you can check that out if you like. This is a good transit for you, Leo. Don't doubt it. Okay, don't doubt yourself during this time. This is a confidence builder. This is a beautifier for your life. You're modifying your environment. You're modifying who you are. And you are really taking the stage, I feel, really preparing your spotlight to shine, yet also feeling a bit discouraged and not being sure if it's the right time. You know, there's a volatility with a T-square, especially a mutable T-square, which is what the origami signature consists of. There is a volatility within the fixed signs. I'm a fixed sign too. I have Leo rising, I'm a Scorpio. So I think that us fixed signs are kind of like, well, it could happen. I could take on this new role. I could take on this new persona and build that up and put so much into that. But what if it falls flat? I think that there's a bit of a fear of falling flat for Leo because you have been building something for a long time. You have been slowly recovering from 2017 when you had that big solar eclipse in your sign that really changed your life, made you ill perhaps, or took away security, took away your love, whatever it was, eclipsed all of that out. You have had something eclipse back in with the black moon that we had in Leo at the end of July, and you're thinking, what do I do with this? Can I do this? Is it all going to be taken away from me again? We've got to get our heads as Leo people out of that territory. Nothing's going to be taken from you, Leo, unless you take it from yourself. You've got to remember that you have the power, you have the strength, you have the grace and the regality to control your environment. Leo can be a control sign. And the only time that Leo gets control issues is when they're afraid that they're going to lose the power over themselves. So you have to find where your power was at the end of July and the beginning of August. And you have to reinstate that here during the time of this transit so that you may move forward with a semblance of selfhood. You've been crowned with something. The end of July and beginning of August was a crowning period of time for Leo. What did that look like? What are the new goals? What are the new pursuits in your life? Because those things are what are coming to life, and those are the things that you need to look at. Not the old worn out things, not the old difficult things, but the new pursuits. Something's got to be brand new and beautiful for you, all right? You can really stand tall with the origami signature. You can have other people bowing to you. You can have a complete delegation of work to other people. What I feel is like a very noble vibe. So you are like almost like a noble or a noble person. Like people are deferring to you in something. And this is very powerful, and it cannot be used in a negative, mean, or nasty way. Otherwise, it will be taken so quickly, Leo. This is the thing about your type of power. The power of the sun, solar power, is it gives you an ability to have control over people. It gives you an ability to be this figure for other people that others naturally want to support and naturally want to give of themselves to build up, because you become this type of image that shows other people's investments. But when that becomes something that is like taking advantage, or when that becomes something that is dishonest or for solely for the sake of power, it gets taken so quickly. It gets sapped so quickly, and that's why Leos can get very drained and can get very sickly sometimes, is because their power just gets very sapped by people. It's basically like a withdrawing of the power of other people's from the power of other people from you. So what do you need to do during this time? You need to defer, you need to delegate, and you need to find the support that you give back to people. And this is a small, subtle thing, and this isn't going to resonate for all Leos, I feel. But you've got to give back to people in a way that is not like charity. It's not like doing something that you don't want to do, or just spending money, or, just succumbing also to people trying to control you through this dynamic. So people who have built you up will also try to control you by saying, okay, I've given you this, therefore now you have to do that. We don't want to do that either. But what you can do is you can be honest with people. You can have a dialogue, say, this is what I'm doing with my life. This is what my life looks like. If you would like to support that, thank you. Otherwise, that's not right for me, all of that. Or you can really give a value to other people, so you can give back through some type of means. And then this is an odd type of message that's coming through. I just feel that Leo is not independent in any way right now. And that is turning, it's like you become very noble and very regal in your selfhood throughout this origami signature, but it becomes not dependent on other people, and it has to be very integrity based. Again, you can get this power, you can get this control, and it's beautiful. You can like dress beautifully, you can, you know, be on top of the world, but it has to be authentic and integrity based. Otherwise, it just falls flat and crumbles, and you can find a lot of debt or a lot of angst or a lot of pain. And it does feel like there's a third option too. Perhaps Leo can just really hone in on calmness, or Leo can just really hone in on, you know, laying in the sun, playing, being playful, being, you know, wrestling with the other cats. You know what I mean? Like cats, they like fight for fun. Like there's maybe sparring or martial arts is really good for you during this time, because you need an energy channel that makes you feel like somewhat powerful and makes you feel like strong, but it might not have like too much on the line. Might be also really good for Leo. So just watch out for how much you have on the line this month. The messages that came through for you, I admit, were very abstract, because obviously not many people are going to be like noble or royal during this time, although some of you may be, who knows. But it's an interesting time to see how that channels through in a new way, because I just feel the whole, you know, because Leo is all about kingship and regality and nobility, and I feel that that is very activated right now for Leo. So all Leo people are dealing with those themes, whether they be very abstract or not. So think about that, think about what that means to you, and think about acting in integrity and regal selfhood during this time, not being above other people for the sake of being above other people, but letting your actions that are helpful and noble create that in an authentic and real way. All right, Leo, thank you so much. I hope that you will get the chance to check out your sun, moon, rising sign in the origami signature. I'll put the playlist below where you can find all of them. And you can click the center of your screen to find your full September 2019 Leo reading. They are exclusive on Patreon this month. As always, your likes, comments, and subscribes make my day. Share this with someone you love, or hit that subscribe button if you've never been here before. We'll be talking soon, Leo. Much love. Bye.